Hey everybody! As I'm sure a number of you already know, my name is Evan Iwata. I'm the director of the web series The Boardroom, and I'm here to thank you all for giving us a fantastic first week on YouTube. It's only been 7 days, we already have over 300 views, and that's all thanks to you. So thank you to everyone who's watched, thank you to those who've given us feedback, and if you haven't watched it yet, I highly recommend you do. It's definitely well worth your time. That being said, we now have just under a month left of our Indiegogo campaign to raise the money we need to shoot volumes 2 and 3 of the trilogy. And we have quite a bit of fundraising left to do if we're going to reach our goal by that time. So to give you guys a better idea of what we're asking you to donate your hard-earned dollars to, I tracked down our writer, Evan McGahey, over the weekend, pulled him away from studying for his physics final, and I asked him a couple questions about what he has in store for you in volumes 2 and 3.
I'm just gonna talk.
Go.
The reason why we want to make volume 2 and 3 is because for volume 1 we focused a lot on establishing character, world, and the rules of the world. So a lot of screen time was devoted to explaining how the game worked and who these people were. For volumes 2 and 3 we want to branch out and do something exciting and something that we wouldn't have been able to do if it was just one short. For instance, Ethan Welland, our DP, is an amazing claymationist. What the For instance, our DP, Ethan Welland, is a really good stop-motion animator. He's done a lot of work with it at USC, and he's actually won a couple of awards for some of his shorts. So for one of the scenes in volume 2, the gang stumbles upon a sphinx in this tomb, and we want to have him make a claymation sphinx so that we can kind of splice that in with the footage of our characters, so you can actually have this giant fight scene between Sphinx and our crew in game. So that's something to look forward to. In volume 1, we really only saw Cody out of his element. All the other players have been playing this game for years, so they know everything that's going on. What I really like about volume 2 is not only is Cody out of his element, but the entire group is out of their element. At the end of volume 1, there was this cliffhanger where the whole gang appeared in the desert and no one really knows what's going on. The game had been altered by someone, but we don't know who. So in volume 2, we really expand on that mystery. So they're really trying to find out, both in the game and in the real world, who's been pulling all the strings. We also have this bleed over between the real world and the game world. We had a little bit in volume 1 where Cody was tied up in the game and also in the garage, but we really expand on that concept in volumes 2 and 3. I don't want to give too much away, but what's exciting to me about volume 3 is that the players in the real world start to adopt the
Personas?
No, not personas. See, I'm much better when I have I can plan out things in advance, like writing them down. It's hard for me to talk to people. We start to have the real life characters adopt the attributes of their in-game characters. So we start to see them be more confident in addressing the different problems that arise in real life.
So themes.
I think the big theme of the boardroom is escapism. This is going to be really pretentious. I don't like it. It's a lot about escapism because I feel personally that a lot of times when you play games, you put yourself into the main character or into the characters of the games. So what you have is this bleeding over, so the characters in real life are putting the attributes they want in themselves into the game characters. And so throughout the series, you gradually move more and more into the real world because those characters are absorbing the traits that they put into the characters back into themselves. So by the end of the series, you have these characters that are strong, confident, basically everything they are in game in real life.
So yeah, a claymation monster, desert action sequences, the resolution of the cliffhanger at the end of volume 1, and the continuation of each of the characters' personal journeys. All of that and more is waiting for you in volumes 2 and 3 of The Boardroom, but only if we reach our fundraising goal, or at least most of it. We now have just 25 days to raise about $8,000, which comes out to $320 per day, which we get is quite a bit. But think about it. If each of the 300 people who've watched Volume 1 donated just $15 right now, we'd be already over halfway to our goal and the end would be in sight. So please, watch Volume 1 to see if you like it. If you do, share it with your friends and family, and if you can, please just donate $5 or $10. Even a little bit goes a very long way, and we can't finish this story and bring it to you without your help. My name is Evan Iwata, and I'm asking you to roll your die in our favor and help us finish this quest. Thank you.